What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video of the weekly analysis or weekly breakdown. I'm your FX, and in this video, I'll be breaking down GBPUSD for you from the weekly time frame straight down to the lowest time frame, which actually means top-down analysis. And in this video, we basically show you exactly what GBPUSD will likely do long term or short term, right? And make sure you watch to the end and don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. See you in the video. Peace. Yo, so welcome back, guys. So now let's get straight into the video. So the first one we will be analyzing this morning will be GBPUSD. So you guys can see GBPUSD on the daily time frame, sorry, on the weekly time frame. So you guys can see that we're pretty much bearish, right? So now let's see what the markets will likely do for this week, and maybe we can be able to capitalize on that. So you guys can see we are this low right here, right? We are that low, then market break to create a broad structure, all right? You have another low right here. We have $1 right here that the market use as another break of structure, and we have another low right here. This is the low we be expecting. This is the weekly low or the all-time low. Let me say that would be expect. We will be expecting the market to come take. All right, sooner or later. Yeah, sooner or later. So you guys can see that the market mitigated its supply zone right here before selling from the weekly. Okay, you guys can see that the market mitigated another supply right here, another supply right here again before selling. All right, you guys can see that we are pretty much bearish. Even from the weekly time frame, we are pretty much bearish. Okay, so now we have another suppliers in that the market is now reacting from, which is this one. Okay, you guys see that the market is basically reacting from these suppliers right now. All right, the market is reacting from that suppliers. You guys can see that after the mitigation, the market actually dropped real hard, which caused a very nice change of character from the weekly time frame, which is this one like this. Right, which causes a change of character right here. Where we be expecting just a little retracement to this upside then before we sell. Like the sell will now give us, or after, when we get into the sell, we'll be expecting the market to take out the all-time low, which is actually this one right here, right? Because the market is pretty much bearish. This is just the market structure, and yeah, this is market structure analogy, right? We have a nice break structure to the downside. Then after the mitigation of the supply, we add a realignment. This is a change of character, which is giving us a confirmation that the market will still going, or the market will still follow its real trend, which is bearish, right? And after we change of character, we should expect a little retracement, then a sell to the downside or to the last or previous low. So basically simple. So now let's get straight to the daily time frame. Let's see what we have in the daily. Right. So you guys can see that the current trend in daily time frame too is pretty much bullish. But I think we now change bearish after we take out this low, which is actually the change of character. So now here is it. Okay, here is it. So the previous trend is physically bullish, which is actually this one. So now let's analyze this one. Let's see what the market is about to do, or let's see what the market is cooking for us, or what the market has cooked. All right. So yeah, I'm kidding though. We had a nice big structure right there, and a brick of structure right here. Okay, we have another brick of structure right here. We have another VS right there, and then we have this mini brick of structure right here. Because even on a normal day, this low right here shouldn't be able to push price up. It serves as IRL sometimes, right? Or most times, let me say, it serves as internal range liquidity most times. But then it's fine. So we did call that a minor brick of structure actually. So now after this change of character right now, right, you guys can see you have series of US, series of US, series of US, and the market take that out a significant low, which is actually this one. So that is a change of character. So now what do you expect? We should expect a retracement to a supply zone, very nice and valid supply zone that will take price all the way down to this place right here. Just simple as that. So this is basically showing that GBPUSD is likely going bearish throughout 2024, I guess. All right, it's basically kind of really bearish throughout 2024. But yeah, we are watching. So now, after the daily time frame, I think we need to go to the 4 hour. Let us continue going lower so you can see. everything the markets are actually doing, because this is basically a what's it called, a top-down analysis. All right. So now we have a change of character right here. This is where the market shift from bullish to bearish in the lower time frame. All right, we had a stock right there. We have this BOS right here. Sorry. All right, we have this BOS right here. Okay, so after that we had another break of structure, which is this one. Okay. So after that we actually have a minor BOS at this point too, but I am not going to do that. I'm not going to what's it called, mark that. So we have another significant break of structure right here. Okay. And we have another break of structure at this point too. Then after that, okay, you have another break of structure right here. Okay. So let me label this as a break of structure. Okay. So now let's mark how the supplies or the supply zone that the market is mitigating to continue the sell. So the first one, which is actually this one, we have this mitigation of this supply zone. Supply zone makes more sense in lower time frame, but yeah, let's just do it this way. Let's just do it this way. So we have this time supply zone right there. We have another supply zone right here in the lower time frame. I'm pretty much sure about this. Okay. And we have another supply zone right at this point. You can see how the market is mitigating supplies. Market is just following normal market structure. This thing is just very, very simple. You guys shouldn't take it complicated. Shouldn't make it complicated. So we had this nice inducement right here before the market sell. Right. So that inducement is basically the liquidity that fuel the sell. All right. We had same thing right here. This serves as our inducement. We have same thing right here, which this one serves as our inducement. Okay. So after that, right, you guys can see that after the mitigation right here, market has been creating some sort of liquidity build up. It's actually trend liquidity, let me say. And that will be this ones. All right, now I clicked that trend line liquidity. Okay, let me just use this dollar stuff. So market uses that as a trend line liquidity, of which it left behind this very valid and nice supply zone. Even the supply zone is pretty much far, but then it's still very much our point of interest, right? Because market left it unmitigated and even created series of trend liquidities below it. The supply zone have imbalance, which some people call fair value gap, which is FVG, and even the supply zone has a very nice and valid inducement, which gives us a very high probability of being expected. Okay, all right. So now here should be our last mitigated supply zone, which is very much possible for the market to come up here to come mitigate the supply zone before we continue the selling. Because even in the weekly time frame, we are just expecting a retracement to the supply zone that is very much valid for this change of character for the higher time frame when we continue to sell. So now the let's see if the supply zone is okay. The supply zone are above the 50, so pretty much it's a premium supply, which is very, very, very much as high probability of being expected. So now that's basically our selling point of interest. But how do we join the trend, right? How do we join a trend in order, like how do we join the buy that the market will take or that the market will use to transport itself from here to here before the virus sell? We just need to join, or we just need to analyze the internal trends, right? Which is actually what the market is doing on the lower time frame. All right. So what is the market doing on the lower time frame? Let's get to the 2 hour. Let's see that. All right. So now here in the 2 hour time frame, you guys can see that we have this block of structure right here that I marked earlier. Okay, that's a nice block of structure. And here we had a nice change of character. This is not really valid or overall change of character. This is basically a internal chalk, internal change of character. All right. So after the internal change of character, the market actually give us some liquidity build up right here, which you can call equal lows or triple lows right there. You can call triple lows. The market take how I think I will call that. Okay, let me just mark it like this. I will put that as my liquidity. Okay, and the market grab it out with this leg right here, and I will take this one as my inducement. So right, I really call this one an inducement because it's um, just a little fake move that the market used to just give a fake reaction just for early buyers just to get into the market, of which is not really a valid mitigation. Where you guys can see this is a real supply demand zone right here that the market is supposed to mitigate before buying. Right, you guys can see the market even mitigated here before buying, so it's just like a fake move for the early buyers or even those that don't really know smart money trading really well. So they would think the market want to leave them behind, of which is just an inducement, just for them to get into the market and take them out. So you guys can see if they get into the market at this point or anywhere at this point, you guys can see the market came back down, take out all their stop losses before the investigation of supply of the demand zone. You guys can see that we have a little sweep below right here. I can see that we have a little sweep of this demand zone. The demand zone have a sweep of the recently, which is actually this one. So which makes this demand zone a very, very, very valid one. This demand zone a very valid one. So now we have a mitigation right here in the 2 hour time frame. So now let's go straight to the 45 minutes time frame. Let's see the reaction after the market mitigated this point of interest. So right, let's consider we have another internal chain of character right here after the investigation. And this chain of character is valid. Why? Because it's closed above it with a nice candle body, right? Market closed above this high with a nice candle body. And it makes a lot of sense actually. And the psychology behind this demand, this supply zone right here, I'll share that with you guys. The psychology behind this supply zone is basically the market even tried a lot of his best to respect this supply zone, but then the buyers in the market is more than the sellers. All right, what do I mean by that? You guys can see this is the demand zone right here. You guys can see how the market parabolate along or around this demand zone, and it's trying a lot of its best to sell. You guys can see that we have the first attempt right here to sell. The market goes back up. Another attempt, market goes back up. Another attempt, let go back up. Even another attempt again before the buyers finally disrespect this demand zone, which cause or which gives the supply zone that's sponsoring this bullish move a very valid power to respect or to push price up higher, higher, and even higher, right? Because this demand zone right here or the supply zone right here got exhausted, or the supplies got exhausted. That's why it can't really push the price down. But then the demand zone right here respect or gives or the buyers in the market are very much more than sellers. So that's basically the psychology behind this thing right here. The market failed to expect the demand zone, but then disrespect it. I'm sorry, failed to respect the supply zone, and then later disrespect it to create a nice bullish confirmation stuff for us, because even we actually have a nice mitigation before all these ones happen right here, before all these ones happen. So that means this demand zone is very capable of pushing price higher, 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 like a lot higher. All right, so now let's get straight to the 30 minutes after we can see the change of character. I think the next thing we need to do is just to create a nice or find a nice value, a nice demand zone or a bullish order block that will push price up or where we can get our entry from. Okay, so now after the change of character, I think we should have this one as our, I think, internal range liquidity. This should serve as our high RL. Okay, this should serve as our high RL. I think in a 5 minutes time frame, we're supposed to get this demand zone around here. Okay, we don't really have a very neat demand zone. So basically, we'll be using an 80 base, right? And an 80 base is pretty much not really advisable to just trade off from. right? So I think we should use this hidden base right here, or we usually call it hidden base or unmitigated week. I learned that from Sabi girl. She usually call it unmitigated week, but then I still rather like to call it hidden base, right? Because hidden base is basically much the basic name for supplies and demands. So I think this one is a hidden base because it's called hidden base because the demand zone is there is not really showing. But this week we serve as the demand zone, right? Because I think I will just teach that another video because it has a lot of psychology about behind it. All right, so let me just call this one my hidden base. Okay, so we can call this one the IRL or or the inducement, anyone, and even we have a nice imbalance right here, which serves as a very nice thing to use, or which serve as a very nice confirmation for this hidden base right here. So, and this will be our protected low right there. So now what we'll be expecting is just market to just parabolate at this area just to give us a very nice or enough liquidity build up. Right. And even it's Monday, so we don't really expect a very huge move today. We expect a nice weekly move to happen probably Wednesday, Thursdays and Fridays. And Thursday and Fridays in most cases, right? Okay, so what we just need to expect is just a nice take of this IRL, little retracement to the upside, then the mitigation of the hidden base, right? I am not really going to be taking any trade off of this hidden base exactly after the mitigation because I should see a confirmation, or I should see a confirmation because this is not even a very clear and valid demand zone. It's just basically an hidden base, right? So I think I just need to wait for a confirmation right there. So after the mitigation, I'll wait for this internal chalk again. Then I'll wait for the market to give me a very nice inducement. Probably take out another high, which this will be a protective low for a lot of people, of which it is basically a weak low. Then market will later take out the stop loss at this point to fund the buys. Then I'll get my entry from this very nice demand zone right here. And then I will be targeting these two highs right here. All right, my target will be the first target will be here. Okay, second target will be here, and my last target will be the internal real liquidity of the supply zone that we marked out earlier, which is this place right here. Maybe the inducement, sorry, which is actually this point right here. So I actually have three take profits for this buy. If it actually happens or if it actually plays out, right? I'll be expecting market to mitigate this demand zone right here, giving me a buy to this point first, and then take out all this strong liquidity to give me a buy to this inducement right here, which will be my last take profit for the buy. So after the mitigation of the supply zone, we can now look or wait for change for bearish confirmation or bearish patterns of which market will likely give us. So then after that we will be expecting a very huge sell from this point down to the weekly low right here. Okay, just can see basically how this thing is, how simple it is, and this will be the end of this breakdown. I really have a lot of videos. I really have a lot of pairs to break down, but then I really don't have much time to do that. Um, XAUSD, I can't break down gold because of the fundamentals as affecting gold at the moment. Right, it's been like 2 weeks. I trade gold last 2 to 3 weeks right now, and on Euro USD, I can't trade. I can't break down Euro USD because I am very much occupied. So, well, let's just save a story for another day. And the thing is, I am really much done with the analysis of this GPUSD. If you guys find this video helpful, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Let's grow. Please, please, and please subscribe to my channel. And join my free Telegram group. Link is in the description. Make sure you follow me on Twitter too. I have the link down there in the description. And yeah, see you next one, guys. Peace.